Hello everyone, we hope you're well. Now, I've been asked if I can simply explain how this works. Now, I'm not teaching anybody anything, it's not a review, we're getting on fine with this thermometer. But as you get a little older, things can get a little harder, and people have said, can you explain this simply to us, like I did with the energy thermometer? Now, I'll do my best, because to be fair, I'm still learning. Now it comes in this lovely box, look. And I'm impressed with this, I really am, I've got to say. So, we lift this out the box. Now the first thing, let's get the quick start guide, because I think what people are trying to tell me, they're finding it very difficult to read and understand. Mate, I can't read it, it's too small, it's too small for Graham. Come on, it is. Now look, first things first, here's your quick start guide. Now, when you get it, there's a little tab stuck in there, and that is saving the battery. So you pull that little tab out, that connects the battery. Right, then you press that little orange light. If it's green, you're powered up, but the chances are it won't be green, and it tells you to charge it for 2 hours. Right, so what we'll do, leave that in there now for 2 hours, and I'll come back to you. Right, magically 2 hours. Ours was a bit less actually. Now, for step 3, look, you need to download the VSync app and remove that from its cover once you've got the app. So what I've done, let me show you. Right, what we do next is go to the App Store, and then you want VSync. So there's a search there, and if you go to there and type in VSync, it should come up. There it is. Now obviously there it'll say get it like it does with that, but I've already got it, so it'll just say open, but you have to get it and it loads it up, and then you have to register your account. Now I hope you understand that, because I can't actually show you that because I've already done it. Now as you can see, there's a few items in there. Now let me show you the VSync app. There is the VSync app, look. Now it comes up, whatever device you're using, that's the VSync app. So you just click that, there you go, and all your items come up. Now the first thing you must do, it goes plus, so you plus that, and there's loads of things on here, look, lighting, security, you know, all the Cosori items, ways of doing your health, pet and plant, there's all sorts of devices from Cosori and their other companies. But what we want is obviously the kitchen, and we want the Cosori meat thermometer. Now to find it, it's got to be out of there, so put that next to it. We'll press that, there you are, it's come up, it found it. Now I can't show you how it did this because we've all got different internet and what have you, but that's basically how you do it. I hope that helps, and I hope you've all got this far, because yeah, I've done this a month or two ago and the memory's not what it was, but I think that was all fairly straightforward. Now when you get to here, you want to know how to cook something. Now what we do, press on the thermometer, it brings you here, look, it's great. Now let me put this down because Graham's wobbling about, I can see he is. Let me try and hold that steady for you like that. That's better. Right, now to start the cook, set up a cook. Now, say you want to do a sausage or whatever, just go through this. See, there is beef. Now, say we want to do, I don't know, what shall we pick on? Let's pick on some beef. Now, if you want to do a beef brisket, fall apart beef brisket is 93. Now I usually cook mine to about 77, But as you can see here, it starts at 91, but that is fall apart brisket. So you don't, what I'm showing you, what that brings up is the correct way, but it might not be your way. Use the temperature you want. Now I'll show you another example. Look, let's go chicken. Now let's look for a whole chicken. There's a whole chicken, look. And it says there, fully cooked, 74 degrees. And I know people tell me 74 degrees is fully cooked. Well, I'm afraid the house that we live in, me and Wendy, we like it to be 85 at least. At 74, to me, it's not enough. It's not falling off the bone. It's not cooked enough. Now, you can tell me I'm wrong. It doesn't matter whether you tell me you're wrong or you're right. It's not going to change. 74 apparently is good enough, but it's not good enough for us. So let me show you what I do. And I do this with most items. You see at the top there it says manual. If you press manual, then you can go to custom. Now, all it knows now is a temperature that I want to set, but it don't know what I want to put it in. But I don't care, because if I'm telling you I want 85 on my chicken, I can just go up, look, I can pick 85, and that's what I do. And then I press cook now. And it shows you to insert it. Obviously, that's not a piece of chicken, but put it in the thick part of the breast, I would say. Now, the temperature is 22. We've set the target at 85, and it'll try and calculate, but obviously we're not cooking the chicken. So you would now stick that in the chicken, put it in the air fryer or wherever you put in it, and away you go. Now, these things are not waterproof. They're not made for the pressure cooker and sadly the slow cooker, but they work lovely in the air fryers and on your barbecues, in your oven, all them sorts of places. That's got that out of the way, hasn't it? Now, there's your chicken. My chicken will eventually, it'll move around here and it'll give you a target time, and it'll tell you how long it's going to take to cook that chicken. And this is the way I'm liking cooking my chicken this way. But not only my chicken. If we go back, right, so we'll pick the thermometer again. It comes up. It's connected, look, because that is taken out of its... It won't work if you don't take it out of there. Right, and it's showing it's connected. So what we do then, click on there. You see that's going up, look. Now, again, this is set for the chicken that I did last time. I want to custom set. So we end that cook because we're not doing that. We want a new cook. Set up a new cook. Again, manual, custom. This is another one where we disagree, you see, because when I did that brisket of ours, I wanted that at 77 degrees. Or was it 77 degrees? I cook a lot of items at 77 degrees because that is just the way we like it. So what I'm saying is, if you know what temperature you want to cook things, it's that easy. Start now. It shows you again. Place it. But there you see, 23. Let's see. It's going up, look, there you go, because I'm holding it. You see that going up? Eventually it'll tell you when my fingers are cooked. Come on, end the cook. Right, stop cooking, yes. Now I hope I've explained that simply. To me, you need to know what temperature you want to cook your food at. If you've no idea, you can use their method of doing it. But to me, I'm afraid it's personal preference. Me and Wendy prefer it higher. So again, piece of pork. I'm sure we do pork at 77. So again, let's find some. There's some pork. Look. What about a pork loin? And they're saying 63. Right. Let me just check what I actually do it to. Now, I'm sorry I stopped you there, and there was absolutely no need, but I do cook most pork at 77 degrees. Again, that is personal preference. You can do it how you like, but they're saying 63. So what I'm telling you is to keep it nice and simple. We'll back out of that. And again, Graham, he wants to set up a cook. I think I'm telling you, this must be the third time, look. So I hope you understand this. Now we go to manual, custom. And I've just told you, Graham likes 77 degrees. And Wendy, come on, we want it well cooked, not burnt. This is cooked lovely, trust me. I did the rotisserie at 77 degrees, a rotisserie pork. Oh, it was gorgeous, it really was. And the beef, we've done it. And the chicken, we like 85, because you've got to cook them well, haven't you? Anyway, that's besides the point. We've set that to 77. Cook now. It tells you to, I mean, you can get rid of that so you don't see it again, but I've just not bothered because it comes up. Now look, we've set the target at 77. The internal temperature is 24, but that's going to go up now, look, because I'm holding it. There you go. And it will calculate the ambience 23, which is that bit on the end. And it's calculating how long it's going to take to cook. Now, the only other thing is now, stick that in, but it's got to go into that ring. I hope you can see that. I don't know whether you can. Can you see that ring? It's difficult in this light, isn't it? Don't matter where I put it. There's a little ring there. Just there. Now, it's got to go in. It's about 2/3, but it's got to go in that far. Right. Now, I hope that's nice and simple. I'm going to put this video out because a subscriber has actually asked me. Now, I hope I've explained this dead simply. Now, please get in touch with me. If this makes some sense, I'm happy. But if it doesn't, tell me why. But as for loading up the actual app, you know, we use Mac. So if you're using Android, I'm sure it's very similar, but I'm not much used technically, I'm afraid. But that's how I use the thermometer. Right. I hope that does make some sense. Right. Look after yourselves, won't you? Me and Wendy will see you soon. Bye.